What is going on, guys? Josh the Arch. In today's video, we're taking a look on two things that happened today. The first one being that the Celtics have expressed interest in Ben Simmons, and the person being involved in that trade would be Jaylen Brown heading to the Philadelphia 76ers. This is reportedly from Shams. And the second one being the very disappointing news for Philadelphia 76ers fans like me is that Joel Embiid has entered the health and safety protocols for the 76ers, and he's expected to miss several games. And this is very bad news for the 76ers because now they have a lot of people on that team that is in that health and safety protocols. They're missing like half of their teams. They only have like 6 dudes on the team right now. That is very, very bad. Now, before we get into the video though, do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. With that being said, let's get into it. The Celtics expressing interest in Ben Simmons. That is something that caught me off guard because, as you guys know, like the Celtics versing the 76ers in the playoffs, they always used to beat the 76ers. Ben Simmons would go into playoff games, specifically up against the Boston Celtics, and score extremely low amount of points. Like one time he scored 0 points versus the Boston Celtics. And part of this reason is because the Boston Celtics coach and their whole, staff, they knew how Ben Simmons played, and they basically made him a liability in those playoffs. And I will say, like, even the Boston Celtics fans, they do not like Ben Simmons. So seeing the Boston Celtics gain interest in Ben Simmons is really weird to me. And I definitely don't think, Jaylen Brown is playing really good this season. A lot of people like me have said, he's going to have a breakout season. That's currently happening. So I don't really think the Boston Celtics will trade Jaylen Brown for Ben Simmons, which Ben Simmons is a player that currently didn't even play a game for the Philadelphia 76ers. So I will say, like, as of right now, that just has a 0% chance of happening because, like, they didn't even see Ben Simmons play. Like, there's no way you're going to trade for a player that didn't even play in the season, right? So as far as things goes for like this whole rumors and stuff, I don't think it's happening. But something that is interesting is that Jaylen Brown is expected to miss 1 to 2 weeks with the hamstring injury. Some people that's saying that maybe Jaylen Brown is on his way to a private jet to the 76ers. That's something that's really funny. But to the second story we have here is that Joel Embiid is expected to miss several games because of this health and safety protocol. And that is really bad for the 76ers. They have a lot of players on the team right now that are out. And honestly, I'm going to say this. I think it's time for Ben Simmons to come back onto the Philadelphia 76ers team. The 76ers are missing like half of their squad. They need a player like Ben Simmons that can help them while these other players are, out. And that's something that Ben Simmons really needs to do. Like, if he's okay, obviously, he's probably going through his mental struggles, but once he's figured that out, he has to come back for the 76ers team, or they're gonna lose a lot of games. That's how I feel about this. And Joel Embiid, obviously, that's really bad. He was doing extremely good. This whole 76ers team was doing extremely good, and hopefully tonight's game with the New York Knicks, they could pull off a W. And going forward, they can, rally some W's. But it's going to be hard because, they're, like I said, they're missing a lot of their players. But, you can look forward to players like Seth Curry, Tyrese Maxey to step up, Andre Drummond. The 76ers got a really good team. They're 8-2 right now, currently, as I'm making this video. So hopefully, they get their guys back, because Tobias Harris, missing Danny Green, T. Steibel, Joel Embiid, those are really good players that help out the team on a daily basis. So hopefully this gets figured out soon enough. And another story is that reportedly they're getting all the 76ers staff, their players, to take that booster shot, because I'm guessing the coronavirus is just going through the team right now. So that's definitely something to worry about, considering, like, a year ago that the NBA got shut down for a while because of the coronavirus. So I'm definitely saying that that's something that the NBA should definitely worry about right now. Maybe they will pause some games. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But with that being said, that's going to wrap up things for this video. Do not forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Josh the Arch, and I'm out.